Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today, well, we're going to call them the ladies from 4-H. Over here we have Kathy Traux and we have Katie Tennant. Yes. Katie, you're the director now, aren't you?
I am. I took on the director role in June of 2022, so I'm coming into my second year in that role.
It seems like yesterday, doesn't it?
It does. You like blink and it's gone.
Well, a lot of things happen this week every year at the 4-H Center, and that's fireworks. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what the schedule is, what we're going to see, how we're going to go about it, anything different from the previous years?
Absolutely. So the fireworks are July 5th this year. We always do them on a Friday because we have summer camp kiddos that will be leaving on Thursday. Mm-hmm. And we start parking at 5:30 p.m. The American Legion Band comes on at 7:30, and then we do the fireworks at dusk. It's about 9:15 p.m. So we have food trucks. We're going to have different vendors that are going to be on site. And one of the things that is a little different this year is we are doing paid parking. So the upper level will be like VIP access. You'll be close to all of the action, and that will be $10 a car. And then the lower level by the stables and the recreation fields is $5. And we're going to have shuttles to get people up. So we'll have...
So we don't have to hoof it up the hill.
You don't have to hoof it up. Now, you will have to hoof it back down because of traffic flow. We can't shuttle after.
Right.
But we'll run the shuttle till about 8:50 p.m. to get people up.
Right. That $10 sounds really good.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Get there early to get that.
Yeah, and it's limited. It's just when you cut it off when it's done, when it's full.
Yeah, and as we're trying to advertise, we really, really need exact cash, and it needs to be cash because we don't have good internet service in order for you to use a smart, or whatever they call them, So anyway, bring cash, and bring cash. We'll have raffles, too. We have some wonderful raffles.
Well, you got a lot of gift cards, I understand.
We do. We have some wonderful gift cards from businesses in town and some wineries. We even have 2 family weekend passes for Appaloosa that will be auctioning off.
That's a great event, too. Yes.
That's fabulous.
That's great. Mm-hmm. That's really interesting. So what we're going to do, we're charging for parking, but the cost of these fireworks goes up, and this kind of help offset some of the increased cost?
Absolutely. So this is something that we just do for the community. And since my time here, the 4-H Center has lost money every year. We're always in the red on this event, just because, like you said, the expense, the inflation, all of the things. So this year Kathy's hit it so hard and done such an amazing job, and our other board members increasing those sponsorships and the parking's just to offset. So we break even. We're a nonprofit, and it's not good business to lose money.
So when you pull up there to give the parking, here's what you do. It's $5 or $10, but just bring a 20 and just say keep the change because it's going for a good cause. Because now the 4-H Center does more than just put on fireworks.
We do. Right. So our main focus is youth education. So we get a little confused with Warren County 4-H because we do partner together.
Right.
So the local 4-H is where you have your clubs, and that's where you have your shooting sports and all the things that you're going to do year round and you're going to attend weekly. And then we are an event center. So
you're like the mother 4-H.
We're like the mother. So we serve 19 counties. We go all the way down to Caroline and King George, up to Frederick, out to Shenandoah, and then east to Fairfax, Arlington.
Wow.
So we are in week 5 of summer camp right now. We'll host 8 weeks of 4-H specific camps that are resident camps. So this week we have about 300 people on site.
Wow.
For the week. And then we do some specialty camps. So we did a military camp this year through a grant for Purdue University. We work with some of the local schools to do summer camp programs. We're actually working with the ARC to get a day camp program going next year.
That's another good organization.
I know.
We have tons of good organizations.
We really do.
It's amazing. They start coming out of the woodwork, and it's crazy. I didn't know we'd had that.
Yeah, and then we do Special Love Camp Fantastic. So
that's always another great event that they put on. It's great.
Yeah, and then in the spring and fall we do field trips for schools, environmental education. We have high ropes course zip line, so we do kind of that leadership team building part, and then we have a full conference center, so we can fit over 300 in the auditorium, and we have meeting space set up with Zoom capabilities and fiber internet, lodging, full dining hall.
Right.
So groups can come out for a day, they can come out for a weekend, they can come out for a week, and just be there to do whatever they need to do.
Also, you've been doing a little work on their amphitheater.
Oh, yeah.
We have, yeah. So it's been a slightly slow project due to some of the red tape at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, you're working with another bureaucracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big one.
Yeah, but there's hopefully, by next summer fireworks, we will have a total new look down there at the amphitheater. It'll be the Bernice Pearson Performing Arts Complex. So, because it's going to extend out to the shelter and to the bathrooms, and it's going to be the whole area.
Yeah.
That we're working
it's a
on.
nice little facility, kind of like a hidden gym in our community. I think years ago, all we knew about the 4-H Center was that's where the swimming pool was.
Yeah. And
Swimming hole.
And some people still do. They say fireworks and swimming, and that's all they know.
Yeah.
So
And the polar plunge.
the polar
Oh,
plunge,
right. Yes. Well, and then we have opportunities for so much more because, like Katie said, we've got lodging, we've got great retreat areas and stuff like that, hiking, all kinds of things that the community could use. You know, we're not fully booked, and, you know, that helps brings in funds for maintenance.
Sure.
Like we have gotten grants here and there, sprinkles of things. We just got a new patio from Special Love, and we've got pickleball coming
Oh,
in,
that's
the,
right.
in the near future.
That's a big thing, isn't it?
It is.
I'm surprised. I'm reading all about pickleball, and people have asked me, "Where's the pickleball court?" They wanted to do Parks and Rec. Change. Oh, it's just too much work to change it over. But the 4-H has pickleball.
We
so
will,
there
yeah.
go.
In the fall, we'll
In
be
the
able to
fall.
open those up, and
That'd
we're
be
working
great.
on a reservation system so the community use them. There'll be some free community hours so people can just come, and then during peak times, we'll have some reservable hours.
Sure.
And that just helps us keep up the maintenance. When we did the rig renovation this year, they were falling apart.
Well, it's amazing what the weather does because you have a lot of wooden structures, you know, and you know. As long as it stays a tree, it lasts pretty good. But once we make, as long as man gets involved, we screw it up.
Yeah.
And we got to take better care of it. Yeah. It all before you know it, it's been 20 years before you put paint on it, and it's just
Well, we're coming up on a 50th anniversary.
wow.
Yeah, and we are so glad that like Rappahannock came out, Rappahannock Electric came out and did a big work day, and some of the agents came out and did a work day. There are plenty of opportunities for that too. If anybody wants to come do some community service, we can find things for you to do. Yeah.
Rappahannock does a lot in the community. I've noticed some other organizations they've showed up to, and they do a lot of work on that. You got a list of your sponsors this year? We'll
I
give
do.
them a plug.
Yes, we will.
I know we've got E.E. Reed, a construction company.
Yep, E.E. Reed is our Skyrocket sponsor. And then our firecracker sponsors are Valley Health Warren Memorial, the Auto Care Clinic, and Meta and Hill PLC. And then our Roman Candle sponsors are Ellen Aders State Farm, Warren Lee Construction, Green to Ground Electric, and Warren County Vet Clinic. And then we have a few private donors in there and some Harmony Hollow. They're our neighbors.
Right.
So Kathy's done a great job reaching out to them since they get to benefit from the fireworks in their backyard.
They
They
really
get to
do.
sit on their back porch and
They
watch.
do.
And then our Flair sponsors is we have Play Favorites, Chester Gap Cellars, U.S. Inspect, and Pavement Smokehouse and Flippin' CPA.
Yeah, you mentioned that list of names. Those names show up a lot in all our community events. So
Yes.
you know, if you heard the name and you know them, say a little thank you for that. Thank them for supporting great organizations like the
Absolutely.
4-H. I think I want to know this, and I want to see who knows it. Tell me about the 4-H's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not horses and hogs.
Oh darn!
It's not.
Although people call to ask if they can bring them and drop them off.
Yeah. No, it actually stands for head, heart, hands, and health.
There you go. Look at that. Here I thought it was horses and hogs. But they do have horses and hogs in 4-H.
They do.
Yeah, that's great. But it's one of those gyms that have been up on the mountain and it's really not that far. It's only just a hop, skip, and a jump right out.
Remount Road.
522.
522.
Yeah.
I keep thinking 340. No, 522. You're up there by the customs. You'll drive by the customs and all that stuff out there. That's another hidden thing that people don't know that's out that way.
And it has so much history. We still have that's the original remount from the war.
Right, yeah.
And we have the last remaining dip tank in the United States from that time. So that's one of the other things we want to preserve and make sure that we're getting that history and not losing it just to dilapidation and age.
Sure. Well, let's go ahead and recap fireworks. Go ahead and tell us one more time.
All right, so the fireworks are July 5th. You can start parking at 5:30 p.m. The American Legion Band will play at 7:30, and the fireworks should go off at 9:15.
And
don't
you need to bring
the
cash.
cash, $20. We're gonna hit them up for $20. No, $5, $10. Remember, get there early so you can get some of that VIP parking.
Yes, and get some food. We'll have everything. We have the deck of tailgaters. We have 3 Fire Pizza,
CNC frozen treats.
frozen treats, and Pepper After Dark. Melted
lot of good
Dreams.
stuff.
Yeah, so lots of good
You
food.
got a lot of good stuff going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kathy and Katie, thank you so much for coming in. Let us know, and we'll see you there on Friday.
Okay, that sounds great.
Thanks
Thank
again.
you.
Great, thanks.